Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I'm glad you're here. Today I have got a cool review of a new knife that just came out a couple of days ago. Still should be some, and there will be more. But before I get started, I do want to say real quickly, thank you to all the channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to anyone who comes in to check out my knife, my EDC content. I really appreciate you. If you're so inclined and you hadn't had a chance yet, if you'd hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, it really helps me out. So today we have got a new knife that is an Amazon exclusive. I just sharpened it and cleaned it up. But it is the Kizer Militaw EDC fixed blade. So it is a Militaw fixie. This is, again, an Amazon exclusive on the Kizer store and on Amazon. It is G10. You've got a G10 handle with this swirl G10 inset, and these insets are removable. You've got a full tang D2 constructed blade that's jimped in all the right places. So you've got jimping here, jimping here, you've got jimping here, you've got jimping here to give you better grip, you've got jimping back here on the back side of the knife if you're using it as a pick or to dig or, heaven forbid, save your Slurpee. But it is a nice mixture of a thin EDC, kind of full-size EDC knife if you're comparing it to a folder, and we'll get some sizes here in a little while, and make a great hunting knife, make a great food prep knife on a campsite, make a great bird and trout knife. It's just really a nimble, nice size blade, just like, and we'll look at it in a second, guys, this thing is very, very much like a Militaw. So what I did is I cut wood, I have cut cardboard, I've cut paper. I went ahead and took it to about, after I pretty much beat the hell out of it, I took it to an 18.5-inch bevel all the way around. Did a little bit of a reprofile, not much, but it's a flat ground, about almost a full flat. You do have Kizer branded up there at the top, and then you've got Militaw and D2 and a maker's mark there, but just a really nice little package. It does have a lanyard hole. The grip is very comfortable. The knife is very comfortable. There's just no hot spots at all. You can really grip down on it. You can really get a lot of work done with it, whether you're doing pull cuts, whether you're doing push cuts, whether you're doing detail cuts. It is a drop point, but it's not super aggressive, right? It is just a really nice knife. Just to show you in comparison, this is another knife that just came out. I'll be doing a review on this. This is a Militaw EDC. So this is a value version of the Militaw, where you've got Nitro V steel, G10 handle with a micarta inlay. And one thing nope, it won't fit. Those cutouts are different. I was curious if those cutouts might be the same. I don't think they are. Well, they might be. We might try to change out these panels, see if we can do that at some point. But what I wanted to show you is the Militaw. This is the full-size Militaw, I think right under 3.5 inch. This is not the mini, but it is a full-size folding knife, right? So if you look at it next to the fixed blade, they're almost identical. A little bit narrower, but very, very similar. I think the Militaw has been such a popular design that it makes perfect sense to offer it in all the variations that they are in this G10, or excuse me, Nitro V, and this is going to come in, I'll do a review on this, but I think right under $70. This right here comes in right at, if I'm not mistaken, $65.95. So there are two models that are Amazon exclusives that are the D2 blade steel. One of them's this one, and one of them's one that's kind of silver with a black inset and a satin or stonewash blade. Then they also at Amazon, that's not an exclusive because Kizer has it also, for $3 more, for $67.95, you can get a Militaw in Nitro V. So you've got choices there, right? You got Nitro V, two D2s, and I saw on Kizer's site that they'll be coming out with an aluminum carbon fiber S35VN fixed blade that ought to be really awesome. So let's do a couple of quick size comparisons just to give you an idea. We looked at it next to the Militaw. Much smaller than the Cold Steel 4MAX. It's going to be much bigger than the Civivi Baby Banter, which is also coming out in a fixed blade, or has already come out in a fixed blade. We've got our Benchmade bug out. A little bit longer than the bug out. I have a feeling it's going to be just a little bit shorter, not much, close to the PM2, maybe just a little bit shorter. So let's see what that translates into the tail of the tape. So right over 8 inches, 8 1/16. The blade from the front of the G10 is 3 3/4. The handle to the G10 is 4 1/4. The handle to that front of the jimping is right over 3 3/4. So that is almost 4 inches right there. And then our cutting edge is going to come in over 3 1/2. So almost 3 3/4 inch. Let's look at that again. Right under 3 3/4 inch, over 3 1/2 inch blade. So a nice size. If we were going to get some dimensions, because it is going to be a little thicker than the folding Militaw, and even the Mini is a little bit thinner, so thicker, a little thinner, and the Mini is going to be even thinner than that. But that translates to be .1375 with the handle thickness slightly contoured of under a .5 inch, 4.815. And then with my edge that we put on it, we are looking at .0220 roughly. Really nice little package. One thing I'm kind of curiosity is killing me, and I'll probably regret this. I think that's a T8. It is. I'm just going to see what happens when I unscrew these inserts. Because it looks like it's got a pivot here, but that's actually sheath retention and what holds the main G10. And the reason I'm curious about this, because something in the literature that I was reading talked about how these are going to be changeable or exchangeable. Okay, so the whole thing, that's a T10, isn't it? That's stupid, Kizer. Not really, I guess you want to do a... So, we have got a full tang, oiled up, D2 blade. And what I'm curious about, that pops out. So that tells me, I bet you I could switch out these. So I bet Kizer will make these little inserts available in different finishes depending on what your jam is, right? So I was just curious how that worked, and it's pretty cool, pretty cool. So they are going to have replaceable panels. I might replace mine just to make it unique. Maybe we'll do a video where I take them both apart after I've reviewed them both and swap out those little inserts and put the rainbow or the swirl on the EDC folder, and then we'll put the micarta on the fixie. But I love to see stuff like this. I mean, this is not groundbreaking, this is not new technology, but it is taking, you know, Kizer pushes the envelope when it comes to design, when it comes to personalization in terms of in a production knife. I think they do a great job. I think this is a really cool knife. Very comfortable, very, just feels solid, like a solid tool. And like I said, I had been jamming it in a piece of wood to check the tip, and I hit the concrete. I missed the wood and got a little bit of a chip on the tip, but not bad. But when I put that that edge on it, it got the tip fixed up just fine. Lastly, we will get a quick weight on this guy naked first, like if we were going to be using it. 4.65 ounces. .75 pack. Now, negatives. The only negative that I see in this knife, and something that I love the fact that a lot of these companies go and put the mini tech locks or the tech locks on these knives. However, I don't know how many people use them. I can only speak for myself, and I buy a lot of small fixed blades, and I'll buy either Amazon straps, ulti-clips, different pocket systems, because I'm rarely going to carry it on my belt like that. One thing about this one too is a lot of these ulti-clips are set up with a screw pattern where you can carry it scout or you can carry it vertical. This one you are limited to vertical. It is a vertical carry knife. But it's fine. I actually had an ulti-clip on it when I was testing it, so I actually carried it in my back pocket. An ulti-clip 2.2 slim, or excuse me, 3.3 slim, works really well, and it takes the weight down. Or you could get a couple of leather straps or those Amazon kind of rubberized straps or whatever that you can mount it that way. Or it comes with a great ulti-clip. If you like ulti-clips and you like carrying your knife horizontal or vertically, this will do it for you. So guys, this is the $65.95 today or tomorrow when you see this video, Kizer Militaw fixed blade. And you can also grab a Nitro V for $3 more. Guys, I appreciate you checking out my content. I appreciate you hanging with me if you've been here this long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All I ask is please look out for that guy or gal to your left. Please look out for that guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.